Hi, it's Mr. Logue, and I thought we could do a quick video on dividing by two-digit numbers using long division. Here's an example calculation that we might see. 6,408 divided by 89. Right, let's go through our steps for this lesson. Here's a top tip before we do the steps, and that is to write out the multiples of the divisor up to multiplying by 10. We'll go through that in a moment. These are the steps. Step 1, divide. Step 2, multiply. Step 3, subtract. Step 4, bring down. And there's a little mnemonic to remember it. Dracula must suck blood. Here's a little thing that's not always obvious with this process. If you can't do 1, then you go straight to 4. If you can't divide, go straight to 4, and then continue the process. Right, let's move on and have a look at the first calculation. So I've written it out already in the division algorithm. So we have 6,408 inside this little shelter, and 89, our divisor, is outside. So the top tip was to write out the multiples of the divisor to begin with, up to multiply by 10. So starting with 89, and we will finish with 10 times 89, which is 890. So let's just work out our multiples as we go down. Well, can we double 89? Double 89 is 178. Add on another 89, and we get 267. Add on another 356. With this one, there's a nice little pattern going. You probably notice it. Another 89 is 445, which is half of that. So 5 times 89 is 445. Another 89 is 534. Another 89, 623. Another 89, 712. And 9 times 89 is 801. So these multiples will help us in a moment. Right, so remember the steps. Dracula must suck blood. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. If we can't do the first step, we go straight to 4. So can we divide 6 by 89? Not using this method, we can't. So we're going to go straight to step 4, which is to bring down. And let's bring down this number with it, 4. Can we divide 64 by 89? No, not easily using this method. So again, we're going to bring down the next number. Can we divide 640 by 89? Yes, we can. And if we look over here at our multiples, we can find out how many times 89 goes into 640. The number that's closest but under. And it's this one. 7 times 89 is 623. So this is our multiply step. 7 times 89 is 623. After multiply comes S for subtract. So we're going to subtract 623 from 640. We can't take 3 away from 0, but we can take 3 away from 10. That's 7. 2 taken away from 3 is 1. 6 taken away 6 is 0. So we've done divide, multiply, subtract. The next one is B, bring down. I'm going to bring down this 8. Put it there. How many 89s in 178? We look over at our multiples. 178 is 2 times 89. 2 times 89 is 178. We've done divide, multiply. Now on to subtract. 178, take away 178 is 0. Nothing left to bring down. Let's have a look at another example. So this time we have 7,008 divided by 96. So our top tip is to write out those multiples each time. Multiples of the divisor, 96. So from 96 up to 10 times 96, or 10 times 96, put a 0 on the end, 960. Now, there's a little tip with this adding on these multiples. 96 is 100 subtract 4. So each time it's going to be 100 greater than the previous number, but subtract 4. So 100 more than 96 would be 196. But subtract 4 from that is 192. 100 more than that would be 292. But subtract 4 is 288. 100 more than that would be 388. Subtract 4, 384. 100 more than this would be 484. Subtract 4 is 480. 100 more than 480 would be 580. Subtract 4, 576. 100 more than that would be 676. Subtract 4 is 672. 100 more than that, 772. Subtract 4, 768. And 100 more than that would be 868. Subtract 4, 864. Right, let's go through our steps again. Remember, Dracula must suck blood, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. If we can't do the divide step, we go straight to 4, we bring down. Can we divide 7 by 96? No, we can't. So we're going to bring that down. We're also going to bring down the 0. Can we divide 70 by 96? No, not in this method. So let's bring down this 0. Can we divide 700 by 96? Are there any 96s in 700? Yes, there are. Let's find the nearest but under number. And it is this one. 7 times 96 is 672. 7 times 96 is 672. We've done the divide and multiply step. Now let's do the subtract step. We can't take 2 away from 0. We can't take anything from here. Take one of those to there. Then that becomes 9 and that becomes 10. 10 take away 2 is 8. 9 take away 7 is 2. 6 take away 6 is 0. 228 left over. We've done the divide, multiply and subtract. That B at the end is to bring down. We bring down that 8. Can we divide 288 by 96? Yes, we can. 3 times 96 is 288. We've done the divide and multiply. Now let's do the subtraction. All done. 7,008 divided by 96 is 73. Here are 3 calculations for you to have a go at on your own. 5,166 divided by 82. 6,916 divided by 76. And 4,437 divided by 51. Remember the steps: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. You should pause the video now, try to solve these 3, and then unpause to check your answers. Here come the answers. 5,166 divided by 82 is 63. 6,916 divided by 76 is 91. And 4,437 divided by 51 is 87. Let's go through the steps for using this method again. Our top tip is to write out our multiples of the divisor up to multiply by 10. The steps we need to remember are: step 1, divide the number; step 2, multiply; step 3, subtract; step 4, bring down, or Dracula must suck blood. Remember, if you can't do step 1, skip straight to step 4 and bring down those numbers until you can divide the number by the divisor. That's our lesson on dividing two-digit numbers using long division. Bye for now.